TravelingMel.com.
Hi, and welcome to our third Getting to Go video. And at this point, we're actually thinking that we might be getting to go. We're getting close to leaving, and we're feeling both like, oh my gosh, we don't have enough time left to do all the things we need to do before we go, and also feeling like, let's just get out of here. We've been getting ready for far too long.
Yeah, so finally the house is closing next week. Wow, that's really soon. We've had a few hiccups that we've struggled through. Everybody says it's a stressful endeavor, and they're right. But we're, you just stick your nose to the grindstone, and you just keep going.
That's right.
Okay, so we're actually not leaving the country for another 10 days after our closing. We were using miles to fly, which is awesome, one-way tickets to Europe, but to get the best deal we had to wait until the 18th, and so that's what we're doing. We're going to go down to, that's how it's going to work out. Where are we going, Melinda?
That is yet to be disclosed. But here's the big news. We've decided to start in Italy, and we actually have those plane tickets, like Henry just said, we're going to fly into Florence, and we'll probably just spend 1 or 2 nights there, and then we're going to get a month-long place somewhere not too far away in northern Italy, and hopefully we'll have that reserved and figured out in the next few days, because we were going to have it figured out in the last few days and didn't get to it, because right now we're focused on selling a lot of our stuff, figuring out what's going to go into storage and packing up our house, and working on all the myriad of details that go into leaving the country for an entire year.
Which, the more we think about it, the more daunting it is. There's so many little details. There's a lot of information out online about how to do all this, but we've been so busy with working and doing the other stuff that we haven't really dug into it. A few things we need to do is getting bank accounts with fee-free debit cards.
So these are things that we have done already.
Oh, we have.
I have.
Oh, yeah, you have. Another look at the list. So Melinda's gotten one. We've gotten a P.O. box. We've gotten people to manage our mail. Lined up direct deposit for everything that we can, which is, a lot easier than trying to figure out how to deal with checks. We've been working on building a social media following, so this YouTube channel, and then we have Instagram, TravelingMel MT for Melinda, and Traveling Filmmaker for me. We've got some Twitter accounts that we aren't really using, and then TravelingMel on Facebook and Traveling Filmmaker on Facebook, as well as our personal accounts. And then, we're sort of been thinking about what do we spend the 10 days between the time our house closes and the time our flight leaves out of where we're going. And so that is still kind of working on that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of little details, and a lot of them we've accomplished. I feel like we've gotten a lot done, but there's still more, obviously. I think having 10 days between the house closing and leaving is a little bit of a bonus, because we have 10 days where we're not thinking about this house at all, or stuff or anything, where we're just already gone and all we have to do is sell a car and all those other hundreds of details, so no problem. But we're also having fun too, mostly me and the kids, not so much Henry, but the boys and I have been having mother-son hikes. Anders and I climbed a peak, and Finn and I went to Yellowstone, and we've been digging the fall colors because it's just a gorgeous time of year right now. We've had the first of a handful of going away get-togethers. Our friends are just so generous and kind, and anyway, we're just gonna miss them so much, so it's really been fun getting together. We have a couple more of those. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're getting close. So if you know someone in northern Italy who wants to show us around or point us to some economical lodging or just give us some tips via email, or has kids that want to play with our kids, we would love to meet those people. So you can tell us in the comments, or you can send us a message.
Okay, I was supposed to add something to this list if I wanted to, and I didn't, but I'm going to do it ad hoc here. And I want to do a things that are making me happy this week, and Melinda can do that too if you want. But specifically, I got a new lens for the camera that you guys are looking through right now, and getting outside on a sunny day is, and you know, we're this much closer to going. We've sold so much stuff. The house is emptying out. It's getting incredibly real all of a sudden. That's making me happy and excited. You want to do it?
Sure. I kind of already said this, but hiking with the kids. I had a friend up from Jackson, and we got to go out for a good hike and just seeing the fall colors. This is a really, like I said, just such a gorgeous time of year. I'm glad in a sense that we're still here to experience it.
So you guys can help us out by sharing this video with your friends, subscribing if you haven't, and giving us a thumbs up and leaving a comment. Believe it or not, those things help our videos help it turn up in the YouTube search and suggested videos, and that would, you know, it's an easy thing to do to help us out. So we hope you will, and tune in again.
Yeah, and we have lots of great videos on this channel. Henry's been working hard, so there's more than this.
Right. See you next time.
Bye. So the first stop on our roadside attractions tour of Washington's Highway 2 is at the Earth's largest waterfall. It is 3.5 miles wide and over 400 feet tall, and there's no water in it. So how does that work? I don't know. It used to be the world's largest waterfall.